Alright, movies coming out on November the 2nd. One of them's called Nobody's Fooled, The Nutcracker and the Four Realms, and Bohemian Rhapsody. Alright, we will start off with Nobody's Fool. Trying to get back on her feet, wild child Tanya looks to her buttoned up by the book sister Danica to help her get back on track. As these polar opposites collide with hilarious and sometimes disastrous results, Tanya discovers that Danica's picture-perfect life, including her mysterious boyfriend, may not be what it seems. Sorry about that. Alright, a different storyline was a woman released from prison helps her sister realize that she might be getting catfished. Alright, distributor is Paramount Pictures and production companies is Tyler Perry Studios. Alright, we will start off with director. Well, it happens to be the screenwriter. None other than Tyler Perry. If you don't know who Tyler Perry is, I'll give you a quick rundown, but I think most people know who he is. He plays Medea in a bunch of different Tyler Perry Medea movies. Like, next year Tyler Perry's Medea Family Funeral comes out. But let's see, Boo 2, a Medea Halloween in 2017. The first one was 2016. He was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. He played Baxter Stockman. 2014, Gone Girl. He played Tanner Bolt. And then let's see, Tyler Perry's Single Moms Club. Tyler Perry's A Medea Christmas. Alex Cross. Tyler Perry's Medea's Witness Protection. Good Deeds. Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married To? Tyler Perry's I Could Do Bad All By Myself. Tyler Perry's Medea Goes to Jail. Tyler Perry's The Family That Prays Together. Tyler Perry Meets the... Okay, it goes on. But, the diversification of Noah Miller is a development. Take My Wife is a development. Announced as Double Cross. He plays Alex Cross. And then to be announced is Brain on Fire. And then he also directed a bunch of those, screenwrote a bunch of those, produced a bunch of those. He's just all over the place. Alright. Now, go with Tiffany Haddish, one of the first actors we're going to talk about. The Kitchen comes out next year. Also limited partners. Oh, The Secret Life of Pets 2. The Lego Movie 2, the second part. All four of those they have coming out next year. Wow. And then let's see. The Oath and Night School come out this year. Girls Trip came out last year. And development is The Temp, which they also executive produced. Alright, and then also Tika Sumpter. Sonic the Hedgehog comes out next year. Nobody's Fool, The Old Man and the Gun. And Tyler Perry's Acrimony comes out this year. And then let's see, 2016, Southside with You. 2014, Get On Up. Then let's see, also in Ride Along, Tyler Perry's Medea Christmas and Sparkle. Also produced Southside with You. Let's see, we'll go to Amara Hardwick. Next year, Sergeant Will Gardner comes out. Then this year, Nobody's Fool, A Boy, A Girl, A Dream. And Sorry to Bother You. Then last year was Shock Collar. And then 2014, Reach Me. 2013, Things Never Said. And Sparkle, Next Day Air. Pre-production is Pure Life. Also, Missy Pyle and then Whoopi Goldberg and Amber Riley is in it. Alright. Let's see the Rotten Tomato score. Ooh, I don't think you want to hear this if you want to go see it. Tomato meter is 25%. And the audience score, 44% liked it. Ouch. So the way they rank it, if you want to go see it, you might want to wait for a DVD release and go rent it. Or one of the streaming videos or streaming online places. Alright, now let's move to the Nutcracker and the Four Realms. If I can find the beginning. I can't find the beginning. Alright. Apparently there is no beginning. Alright, had you pause while I look for it. That's storyline. All Clara wants is a key, a one-of-a-kind key that will unlock a box that holds a priceless gift from her late mother. A golden thread presented to her at Godfather Drosselmeyer's annual holiday party leads her to the coveted key, which promptly disappears into a strange and mysterious parallel world. It's there that Clara encounters a soldier named Philip, a gang of mice, and the regents who preside over three realms: Land of Snowflakes, Land of Flowers, and Land of Sweets. Clara and Philip must brave the ominous fourth realm, home to the tyrant mother Ginger, to retrieve Clara's key and hopefully return harmony to the unstable world. Also, another storyline was the story follows young Clara, who receives a Nutcracker doll from her godfather on Christmas Eve. When the girl goes to check on it later that night, the clock strikes 12, and she finds herself thrust into a fantastical world in which war rages between gingerbread shoulders and an army of mice. Alright. Production details. Distributor is Walt Disney Studios, and production companies is the Mark Gordon Company. Alright, we'll start with directed by Lasse Hallström and Joe Johnston. Lasse Hallström also did A Dog's Purpose last year. Then years before that, The 100-Foot Journey, Safe Haven, Salmon Fishing in the Yemen, Dear John, Casanova, and and Unfinished Life. It's announced My American Dream. Development is Tom's Dad. Pre-production is The Hypnotist. Announced is Titan. Development is UFOs, generals, pilots, and government officials go on the record. Discussion is Hachiko, A Dog Story, and Daughter of the Queen of Sheba. And that's that person. The other director was Joe Johnston, who years ago did Captain America: The First Avenger. Also, The Wolfman, Hidalgo, Jurassic Park 3, Jumanji. And then development is Not Safe for Work, and pre-production Starfall, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Silver Chair. Ooh, I'm interested in that one. And then, let's see, screenwrite by Ashley Powell, which this is the first one I screenwrote. On this side, anyways, but to be announced is, announced is Samacel, development, the Athena Project, and the Hazelwood. Alright. The cast will start with Misty Copeland. This is the only thing this is on Misty Copeland. Let's move to Mackenzie Foy. She's playing Clara in this movie. She did a voice in Little Prince, also in Interstellar, The Conjuring, and also in the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1. She was Renesmee. That was the first one of the two parts. made back in 2011. And I gotta turn that off 1 second. Alright, Morgan Freeman's in it. Everybody should know who this guy is. He's in Now You See Me 1 and 2. Last year, Just Getting Started and Going in Style. He was in Ted 2. Let's see, something. The Lego Movie, he did a voice. Red Dead 2. The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight. Lucky Number 11. Batman Begins. $1 Million Baby. Bruce Almighty. He played God in that one. 7. But if you know who he is, he's got concept of Rendezvous with Rama. Development is Dirty Old Men. I wonder if that's the remake of the one made a long time ago. Let's see. Announced is Momentum. Also in development is Beautiful Jim Key. And also Down to a Sunless Sea. And also Powell. Pre-production is Cold Warriors and Angel Has Fallen. Discussion is The Code. He produced Invictus, and he just finished, it looks like, The Maiden Heist. There's a concept of Rendezvous with Rama that he's going to produce. Development is Down to a Sunless Sea. Discussion with the Pacific. He executive produced 5 Flights Up and Invictus. But, yeah, you should know who this guy is. But also, Keira Knightley played Sugar Plum Fairy. Oh, by the way, Morgan Freeman plays Drosselmeyer. And then Helen Mirren plays Mother Ginger. And then Matthew McFadden plays Mr. Stahlbaum. Alright, let's see what the Rotten Tomatoes is. Ooh, this one isn't too much better than the other one. 35%. Lacking a transporting Yuletide story or dazzling dance routines, The Nutcracker in the Four Realms is a hollow holiday confection that's lovely to look at and easy to forget. Ooh, wow. Audience score is 41% of people liked it. By the way, it says top critics is 25% of Tomato Meter, which is not any better. Alright. Here's a movie I want to go see. Bohemian Rhapsody. You wonder what this movie's about, don't you? Bohemian Rhapsody is a foot-stomping celebration of Queen, their music, and their extraordinary lead singer, Freddie Mercury, who defied stereotypes and shattered convention to become one of the most beloved entertainers on the planet. The film traces the meteoric rise of the band through their iconic songs and revolutionary sound, their near implosion as Mercury's lifestyle spirals out of control, and their triumphant reunion on the eve of Live Aid, where Mercury, facing a life-threatening illness, leads the band in one of the greatest performances in the history of rock music. In the process, cementing the legacy of a band that were always more like a family and who continue to inspire outsiders, dreamers, and music lovers to this day. An old storyline is Sacha Baron Cohen will portray the British rocker Freddie Mercury in a film centered on Queen's development years up until the historic 1985 Live Aid set. Okay. Production details. Distributor 20th Century Fox. Production companies GK Films and New Regency Enterprises. Tribeca Films. Alright, let's go to director. It was directed by Bryan Singer. What else has he done? He did X-Men Apocalypse, X-Men Days of Future Past, Jack the Giant Slayer, Valkyrie, Superman Returns, X-Men 2, or X2, X-Men United. Then X-Men. He's got in development Age of Heroes. He also has Uprising and Red Sonja. I wonder if that's a remake of the old one. Pre-production, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. He also screenwrote X-Men Apocalypse. And he also produced X-Men Apocalypse. Let's see, he also produced X-Men Days of Future Past, X-Men First Class, Superman Returns. He's got several in development. I'm not going to name them all, or it'll go on forever. Alright. Screenwrote by Justin Haith. And I clicked the wrong button, but let's see, Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay. Also screenwrote Red Sparrow last year. A Cure for Wellness, 2017. In 2013 did Lone Ranger. He also did a few years before or that same year, Snitch. For that, Revolutionary Road, The Clearing. Then it's announced The Marriage Pact and Charlie Johnson in the Flames. Okay. Rami Malek plays Freddie Mercury. But 2020 coming out with The Voyage of Dr. Dolittle. He's playing the voice of Chi-Chi. Well, let's see. Also this year, Papillion plays Lou Dega. 2017, last year, Buster's Mal Hart. Also, years before that, Need for Speed. Also, Short Term 12. He was in The Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn Part 1 and 2. Plays Benjamin. And then Larry Crone also was in Night at the Museum. He's got development American Radical, which he's also producing. Also, Joe Mazzello, who's playing John Deacon. He's also in Jurassic Park 3D, played Tim Murphy. G.I. Joe Retaliation, he played Mouse. In 2010, The Social Network, and in 1997, he played Tim Murphy in Lost World Jurassic Park. Let's see. Ben Hardy played Roger Taylor, which he was in Only the Brave, and he was also in X-Men Apocalypse. He played Warren Worthington III, or Angel. But also, Willem Lee plays Brian May. Also in it is Alan Leach and Lucy Boynton. Now, Rotten Tomatoes. This is better. Tomato meter is at 60%. Bohemian Rhapsody hits a handful of high notes, but as an in-depth look at a beloved band, it offers more of a melody than a true greatest hits collection. But it says top critics is 44%. But audience score, 95% of people liked it. So if you listen to the audience, you'll want to go see this. If you go according to the top critics, you probably want to stay home. But if you go towards all critics, you're kind of on the edge between both of them, really. But there you go. That's for November 22nd. Have fun at the movies. This show is brought to you by Heartland Production Entertainment. If you'd like to help to make the show better, go to patreon.com/heartlandpae.